Hello friends, in the last video we have already seen first part of proof of existence of the soul. Today in this video we will see two more cases which prove the existence of the soul. We already know that soul is eternal. Only body gets destroyed, which we call as death. This soul after the death of the body gets released from the body and takes another body. How can we say that soul is existing and is taking another body? Friends, to prove this, we have seen already two cases of Shanti Devi and Pollock twins in part 1 video, in which the soul reincarnated in another body. Those people used to remember their past life memories, and finally it was proved correct even by the researchers that yes, soul is taking birth in another body after the death of previous body. So today in this video also we will see two more cases which prove the existence of the soul. And in one case the person also caught and punished the person who murdered him in previous birth. So friends, let's start first case. The case of T2, a boy who solved his own murder. T2, a boy born in a village in India, started talking about his past life at the age of 3. He said that he had been murdered in his past life in a nearby village where T2 was born. He claimed that T2 gave the details of his past life, that his name was Suresh Verma and he owned a radio shop in Agra. He said he was married and had 2 children. T2's parents then decided to investigate. They travelled to Agra and what they found was astonishing. They found out that there was really a man called Suresh Verma who owned a radio shop in Agra. He had 2 children as T2 described. He was shot dead a few years before T2 was born. Then T2 met his past life wife and children. She broke out to tears as T2 knew all the secrets of Suresh's personal life. His story became very famous that it drew the attention of a researcher, Dr. Antonia Mills, who studied T2's case. She conducted scientific investigations along with her team and she found out that there was no logical explanation for how T2 knew so much about Suresh Verma's life. Friends, let us conclude the case with final words that T2's case became best documented reincarnation case in the history. Many researchers, including scientists and historians, have studied T2's case and found no logical explanation other than reincarnation. Now friends, let us see the second case, that is James Leninger's reincarnation case. James Leninger, a World War II pilot reborn. James Leninger, born in 1998 in Louisiana, USA, started having terrifying nightmares at the age of 2. He would scream about a plane crash and mention being trapped in a burning cockpit. His parents Andrea and Bruce Leninger were puzzled when James began giving details about fighter planes from World War II. He spoke about a pilot named James who flew a Corsair and was shot down near Iwo Jima. With further research, James' parents discovered that a World War II pilot named James Houston Jr. had indeed been killed in battle near Iwo Jima. Their son's knowledge of aviation and war details far beyond what a toddler could have learned shocked them. The boy even recognized an old shipmate's name from Houston's squadron, which he had no way of knowing. This case received widespread media attention and several researchers, including Dr. Jim Tucker, studied it in depth. So friends, from these cases of T2 and James Leninger, we can know that reincarnation is true and the soul, which is permanent, changes its body during death and takes on new bodies during its reincarnation. As in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna says that as human beings change their old worn out clothes and put on new clothes, in the same way the soul leaves the old worn out body and puts on new body at the time of reincarnation of the soul. We can also now remember Lord Krishna saying that for those who are died, birth is certain, and for those who take birth, death is certain. So, intelligent people should not mourn upon their dear one's death, but know that it is all the cycle of birth and death that soul should undergo during its way to salvation. Thank you for watching, friends.